Hi everyone, this is Brodi Larson with the Pregame show. I'm here with Grant Vikre Jr. on the old LeRoy-Ostrander Cardinals boys basketball team. Thank you, Grant, for agreeing to interview today.
Thank you for having me, Brody.
What are you expecting of our team in the playoffs starting tonight?
I expect us to come out really hard and play our basketball. I think if we can play as hard as we can, we have plenty of talent to go farther. And if we play hard tonight, we should be able to win and go on to Roch. And then from there, once we're there, anything can happen. So we can go anywhere from Roch to even state if we play our basketball.
Do you have a favorite player that you like on our team?
I wouldn't say I have one specific, but defensively, I think Sean's our best player. And then Trey does a great job bringing the ball up the floor and pressing the ball around. And just overall hustle, I think Colton brings a great hustle to the game that helps boost our team when we're kind of in them low moments because we feed off energy. So with Colton bringing in that energy, that helps a lot.
How did you do in practice this week?
I think we had a good practice. We had 3 of them, so then Monday was a lot more of your running and getting your general stuff. Tuesday we did a lot of situational shooting and a little defense. And then yesterday was a lot of shooting, getting us ready for tonight's game.
Do you think that you will get a chance to play in the playoffs starting tonight?
I think I might, but hopefully Riley's not in foul trouble. But at the same time, if Riley's not in foul trouble, we should get a big enough lead there if we're playing good enough that we should be able to put in the backups to close the game out for our starters.
What do you do in the off season?
Well, for the team-wise, we practice, I think it's Tuesdays and Thursdays most of the time. And then in between that, we go to, last summer we went to Winona about 3 times, and those are normally a Friday or Saturday tournament. You play 3 games. And then the boys went. I was unfortunate enough not to go, but the varsity boys went up to the cities this summer and played some really big schools up there. And besides that, people come into the gym on other days and work on their stuff so that way we're ready for the season.
What are your plans for next year coming up to your last year in high school basketball?
I think my plan is to just keep working hard in the summer and the off season and try my hardest during the season too, and hopefully we can get another good season and see where that goes next year.
Who is your favorite broadcaster when you watch sports?
Even though I am not a Vikings fan, as you know, I like Paul Allen because he just brings a lot of energy to the game. So when you listen to the radio, he's fun to listen to. But I don't really have a particular one on the television to say I like, but Paul Allen probably on the radio.
What are you going to be doing in practice next week if you move on in the playoffs starting tonight?
I think we'll do a lot more shooting as we have all week and as we'll continue to do. But now that it's playoffs, we'll probably do more situational stuff as a team and work more on preparing for the team instead of just general basics of the game. It's so late in the season that now we're going to start preparing for teams so we know what they're going to throw at us throughout the game.
What do you do on the bench to support our team?
Well, us on the bench, we try to be loud and get our boys going. We really feed off energy. And when we can get the crowd going, they really get behind it and they start playing good. So our whole thing is to keep them backed up and keep supporting them and getting them energy to play even harder.
The Cardinals won't have another game at home until next season. What are your thoughts for the last game at home tonight?
I hope we play as good as we can and give Cardinal Nation our best we can bring and hopefully get the W at home tonight, and hopefully she's loud and proud when we're done walking out of the gym.
How does it feel to start the playoffs at home court advantage?
It's a great feeling. Home court advantage can bring a lot to it. Part of it is you get the atmosphere it's nothing like it. When you're at home, you get a lot more people there, and you're normally a lot louder. And On the other hand, you're also at home, so you get you're used to shooting at the hoops, and you're used to the court, so it's more comfortable being at home.
What do you expect from our defense starting tonight?
I expect us to come out really hard, play really hard right away, and with the defensive pressure up, we should be able to force them into rushing their offense and stuff, and then when they rush it, that's where mistakes happen. So hopefully we can put the pressure up so that way we can take advantage of it.
Did your dad or any of your relatives play basketball when they were in high school?
I think my dad might have, but I'm not for sure, but I don't think anyone else in my family really did. So, yeah, he might have in high school.
What do you remember when you first started playing basketball?
Well, I remember I was a little late starting basketball compared to everybody else on the team. I didn't start till 8th grade, which is a little late going, but I just remember starting it and just the team, when you get bonded as a team, it's just a great feeling and you're playing together as a team.
What is the plan to get that last win at home starting tonight in round 1 of the playoffs?
I think the plan is just play our game and play as hard as we can, and if we play really hard and play our own game, we should be fine tonight. So
that's all the time we have right now. This is Brodi, and that's the end of the pregame show. I want to thank Grant Vikre to interviewing us today. Thank you. Have a great night, everybody.